Let's talk some baseball today, and for that we go to Long Island. Dawson Montesa is one of the best strikeout pitchers, not just in the Northeast 10, but in the country. First off, Dawson, congratulations on the start of the season. Why are you striking so many people out?
Uh, you know, I'm trusting my stuff this year. Last year I did have some velo, but didn't really trust it. But now coming to this year, I have good pitching coach Pat McCabe. Giving me confidence in my stuff. He always says, trust your stuff. So yeah,
What's your stuff? What do you throw?
I throw a fastball, changeup, curve. Oh, actually, no, changeup's my splitter. But other than that, curveball and slider.
How fast is the fastball?
Top 95.
What works for you? Like what's your strikeout pitch as much as you want to give away the secrets? What have you been trusting most?
Yeah, I'm not gonna give away too much, but I like to set up a nice fastball up and away, or I could drop down to the slider, whatever I really need that day.
When did the velo come around for you?
I've always been a hard thrower since I was young, but over the winter this season, I was in the gym. I was doing a lot of throwing outside. If you're on my Instagram, you could see that I throw outside a lot, a lot shirtless in the winter, but yeah, that's kind of where my velo came from. I'm getting stronger.
First off, why are you throwing shirtless outside in the winter?
I'm playing in Vermont this year. You got to get used to the cold.
How much did you add miles per hour wise this past offseason?
Um, Last year around this time, I was only topping around 90, 91, but now I'm up to 94, 95. So it's a big jump.
How do you notice? Like, did you feel it? Can you tell? Does it feel different?
I mean, I think the results really show for itself, but it does feel like it's coming out a lot cleaner. Also, we have my three guys charting behind the plate. They do a lot of that stuff, and they tell me what my velo is after the game.
It started to click, I think, for you a little bit at the end of last year as well, because your last two appearances were really good. What started to click at the end of your freshman year, and what was that adjustment like going into that first full off season?
I think it's just learning how to pitch against, good competition. Throughout the season, the beginning of the season, I was only relying on my fastball, but now I realize, these hitters can hit anything. So, changing speeds, mixing it up is really the key.
Why Adelphi?
Well, it's a local school. I really like the head coach. The pitching staff is great, and they gave me a really nice offer, so I couldn't really turn it down.
Tell me about your team a little bit. What's this staff like to pitch with, and how do they make you better?
I love our pitching staff. We always say our guys because we trust our guys over anybody else. We have a great pitching coach, Pat McCabe. He's really done a lot for us. He's into metrics, so he's in the science-based type of stuff. But no, yeah, we have each other's backs. We're a tight-knit group. We love each other, and we just give each other confidence.
What kind of like sciencey, metricy things do you guys dive into?
I'm not really into it, but they talk about vertical drop, horizontal spin, whatever, stuff like that, so we know what pitches really to use in what situations.
Mets or Yankees?
Yankees,
Who'd
all the
you
way.
who'd you grow up watching?
Oh, the Yankees. Oh, I freaking love Derek Jeter. It's my favorite player ever.
Well, and you played shortstop too, right?
Yeah, I was a two-way up until probably the summer before my freshman year.
Why did pitching win out?
Well, I realized I couldn't hit anything above 85 miles an hour, so pitching was really the the only way out.
Yeah, if you got one thing over 85 and it's pitching, you might as well live with that.
Yeah,
Uh,
exactly.
who did you look up to as a pitcher?
As a pitcher, I really loved watching Max Scherzer. I think I would say I'm kind of like him, crazy on the mound, but like loves. I don't know. I just love it.
Have you ever seen Summer Catch with Freddie Prinze?
No.
So there's a line in that movie where he talks about being on the pitcher's mound is where he feels at home, and it's the one place where he feels like no one can touch him.
I love standing on that mound with a baseball in my hand, staring at a guy holding a club 60 feet away, knowing that he can't touch me. It is the only place in the world where I feel powerful.
For you, what does it feel like standing on the pitcher's mound?
No, yeah, that basically sums it up. At the Against Bentley, obviously my stuff was playing. I did let up a few hits though, but if I got a kid to 2 strikes, I was really confident in my stuff, and I was like, if I have him 2 strikes, can't hit me.
When did you start pitching? Like, what made you say, like, I want to give that thing a shot?
Well, I started baseball when I was 5 years old, and when you're playing at 5 years old, you pitch and do everything. And I realized I was a hard thrower for my age, so I just kept doing it, kept going at it, and it worked out.
I'm curious, shot in the dark here. You played this past summer in South Florida,
Yes.
with a team in Boca Raton. It was not the Boca Beach Boys, but the Costco guys go hang out with the Boca Beach Boys. Is that right?
Yeah.
Did you have any run-ins with Big Justice during
I
some?
did say hi to Big Justice in the home run derby. It was sick.
Now already ate it. Boom doom in the restaurants making some noise, taking the field with the Boca Beach Boys.
How was that?
Oh, he's a character, also AJ. Can't really say a lot, but they're definitely characters.
That's awesome. Do you have a routine? Like, is there something that, like, walk me through how you get ready for an outing? What's your day like when you know you're going to pitch?
Well, all right, when I know I'm gonna pitch, I wake up, I eat a nice breakfast. Always got to get an energy drink from 7-Eleven. Swedish Fish Ghost is my favorite.
It's a good one.
And then show up to the field. Then we play a little bit of hacky sack, us and the pitchers, and it's pretty fun, a little loose. And then once like an hour from game time, then I start to lock in, start to stretch, and then take it from there.
Last question for you. 17 strikeouts as we record this in your last outing. Are you aware of how many people you're striking out as you're doing it? Or is it just one of those things where at the end of a game, you're like, I felt good today?
Definitely did not know I had that much, but I knew it was at least 10, but I came off the mound, everyone's saying 17. I was like, holy crap, didn't realize that.
Dawson, congratulations on the success you've had this year. Certainly best of luck making all those dreams come true and looking forward to watching you follow along here at Adelphi.
Yep, thank you very much.